Systematic risk, also known as market risk or un-diversifiable risk, is the uncertainty inherent to the entire market or a market segment. Also referred to as volatility, systematic risk consists of the day-to-day fluctuations in a stock's price. Volatility is a measure of risk. Unsystematic risk, also known as specific risk, diversifiable risk, or residual risk, is the type of uncertainty that comes with the company or industry you invest in. Unsystematic risk can be reduced through diversification. For example, news that is specific to a stock or a small number of stocks, such as a sudden strike by the employees of a company you have shares in, is considered to be unsystematic risk. Interest rates, recession, and wars all represent sources of systematic risk because they affect the entire market and cannot be avoided through diversification. Systematic risk can be mitigated only by hedging. Systematic risk underlies all other investment risks. If there is inflation, you can invest in securities in inflation-resistant economic sectors. Beta is a measure of systematic risk. Go through the table and all comparisons in detail. Beta is a measure of volatility or risk of an investment in relation to the market. Beta only takes systematic risk into consideration. It is known as the beta coefficient. Volatility or risk is determined by how much an investment deviates from the standard, either up or down. A low beta would be less than 1 and a higher beta would be more than 1. Beta can also be negative. The importance of beta lies in the measure that how much risk is added when a security is added to other investments. Beta is a very convenient and easy to interpret quantitative measure. It uses regression analysis to measure the volatility. It indicates whether security is more or less risky than the overall market. There are many ways in which beta can be interpreted. For example, if a security has a beta of 1.5, this means that for every 1% change in the market return, there will be 1.5% change in the return of that security. It can also be said that this security is 50% more risky than the overall market. Beta less than 0. Security returns are moving in opposite directions compared to the market returns. For example, gold ETF has negative beta because gold tends to grow when the stock market declines. Beta equal to 0. Security returns are not related to the market returns. Risk-free securities have beta of 0. Beta between 0 and 1. Security returns move in the same direction but to a lesser extent than market returns. This includes stable stocks that are less volatile. Beta equal to 1. Security returns move in the same direction and in the same amount as market returns. Beta greater than 1. Security returns move in the same direction but to a greater extent than market returns. These stocks are highly affected by new information. Value of beta depends on past data that is taken into consideration for calculation. Past is not always a good predictor of the future. A company's risk profile might change in the coming years, and that information will take time to reflect in the company's beta. So the value of beta will keep changing throughout time.